The UK government's record on economic growth has been cautious rather than transformative. We've just had the spring statement today, and so I'd like to assess performance in 4 key areas, namely economic growth, public finances, inflation and unemployment. With respect to economic growth, I would like to give the Chancellor a grade C. I think she must do better. We've had stable growth, but it's been very sluggish over the past year. And without stronger investment, without more skills development, and without an increase in productivity, economic growth risks remaining steady but uninspiring. At the same time, G7 peers are hardly booming either, so let's put it in context. In terms of government finances, I would give the Chancellor a grade B, showing recent improvement over the past year. But borrowing is still high, although it's broadly under control, largely as a result of an increased tax burden. And financial markets seem to be reassured since bond yields have come off their peaks. So I think we may be at a turning point with respect to public finances. Turning to inflation, I'd like to give the Chancellor a grade B, and I think we're going to see further improvement in this grade in the coming months. There's been a clear easing in inflationary pressures since the peaks in the middle of last year, and we're set to continue seeing more progress throughout the coming months, and we may well hit the Bank of England's 2% target, perhaps by the middle of the summer, although this does depend on international events. But at the same time, there's only so much credit or even blame that the government can take when inflation goes down or goes up. Finally, with regard to unemployment, I'm afraid to say I have to give the Chancellor a grade D. Performance in this respect has been disappointing. Headline unemployment is now 1.1 percentage points higher than when they came to office. And at the same time, there's a danger that our future workforce is permanently damaged as young people experience prolonged spells out of work. Overall, there's no doubt that the government has worked very hard to create a more stable economic environment. But I really do believe there's a lot of room for more improvement. And so we wait to see what happens over the coming year. Thank you.